So this past weekend, I ruined my entire life by doing nothing other than upgrading to Windows 7 and then upgrading to all of the updates that are available for Windows 7. And oh my God, what is wrong with Windows 7? Oh my God. How do people put up with this?
Oh my God.
No, seriously.
My God.
I spent...
I saw you say something in that article that made me laugh. You said, no self-respecting technologist would still be running Windows 7.
No, not technologist. And by the way, that was, sorry, you mentioned that. That was not a dig at you, by the way.
No, I didn't take it as a personal dig. I said to you, I
self-respecting
laughed.
technology enthusiast. What I meant by that is because those people are always on the next thing,
right?
You know?
Yeah.
So this is more like...
Well, and let's be honest, how old is Windows 10? It's more than 10 years old.
It's 9 years.
I mean, 7.
Windows 7? I think it's 9 years old.
9 years old.
Yeah. So, I mean, I knew that, I knew this, right? I mean, we all know because there was only one service pack for Windows 10 that the base ISO I have for Windows 7 is with Service Pack 1. I've installed Windows 7 before many times, obviously. There are hundreds and hundreds of updates that need to be installed. And last week they announced this convenience roll-up, which is sort of like Service Pack 2, which is a really neat way to collect literally several hundred updates into a single package. I did verify that that part of the install goes by very quick. The problem is, there's two problems, though. Windows updating is completely broken. And actually, I noticed today, Mary Jo has a story, an article about this, and you can expand on this in a bit.
That's going to be my pick, enterprise pick.
Okay,
so I'll tell you
so that she can go into that a little bit later. But the Windows updating stack is completely broken, and so there are huge periods of time, and by huge periods of time, I mean like several hours, where Windows Update says it's checking for updates and does nothing. It does nothing, and even with the convenience roll-up, which you can install offline, so to speak, meaning you download the thing, install it. You're not connected to the internet while you're doing it. When that thing's done and you still go through the checking for updates, never does anything. Hours go by. There are still 60 somewhat updates to install.
Yeah.
Over multiple reboots, over multiple attempts of checking for updates where it doesn't do anything. I spent literally all day Saturday just working on this last weekend. I never want to see Windows 7 again.
I also don't think they want to make this too nice or too easy.
Yeah, that's true, too.
Right?
That's true, too. That's another way.
Because if it's really easy, it's like, well, I'm just going to stay on Windows 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can just picture my wife gathering the children together, putting them in the station wagon and driving away from the house because Daddy needs some me time.
Hearing the screams as they drive down.
I'm screaming so loud I'm not making any sound. The dogs and looking around like, what's going on? Yeah.
By the way, the chat room tells me July 22nd, 2009, so it's 7 years old. It's not that old. I thought it was older than that. I guess it's not that old, really.
2009, yeah. But remember, too, though, that Windows 7 dates back really to the time of Windows Vista and is in many ways itself a Windows Vista service. It was
a service pack to Vista. That's true. Yeah.
Or it's this is not modern technology, which, by the way, you can tell by just trying to update it. It's hilarious, or it would be hilarious if you didn't want to murder somebody. It's really frustrating.
You know what's so cool is on Linux you just type sudo apt-get upgrade. And it just does it all, and you don't even have to reboot. It just
honestly, Leo, if we were stuck with Windows 7 today, Linux
would be a good choice. Yeah,
it would be. Yeah.
I'm loving it.